She's just across the hallway. Why doesn't she care? All that I have done for her, and she would rather be online with strangers. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. She is a traitor. Her heart is chameleon skin. Her tongue let me know that long ago. The six-pack went down smooth, 10% per bottle. I rolled over in the sinking mattress, reaching for the TV controller. It had disappeared. The darkness enveloped me, but I didn't care. I could hear her laughter across the hall. Everyone made her smile, except for me. How I wanted to see that smile. Getting up was agony. The mattress pulled at my skin. The shadow people mocked me, pointed at me, spit at me. I growled at them. They growled back. But I was on my feet. I had won the moment. I collided into my desk. The mouse moved and the screen illuminated. I was a ghoul, a funny-looking ghoul, but a ghoul nonetheless. With the aid of the newfound light, I put my hand on the doorknob and turned. Something had been created, a portal. When I looked into this portal, I saw a face. It had tetrahedrons for eyes and a cavernous mouth that dripped red sand. I wanted to ask it a question, but my tongue had become a long black centipede. The centipede craved justice. I didn't have any on hand. I reached out to the face, but it blew away crimson granules, piled and piled until 2 anthills had formed. From the anthills came little men with grotesque, veiny abdomens, one side red, one side black. The red won the first battle. They took many captives, sacrificing them to their god, a god comprised of twisted faces and pounds of dead skin. The god opened its numerous maws and gnawed for eternity. As it snapped bone and raped gristle, the dead skin flaked onto the desolate land below. The red men would have a bountiful harvest. Their women would be round their children, rich in calcium. The black men wanted to retaliate, but their numbers were thin to their land without flakes. They prayed to their own god, a megalithic fetus, being that wept tears from festering wounds. The fetus, God spit out a giant egg. Their prayers were answered. They cracked it open in a blood frenzy. Within the egg, covered in afterbirth, were children. Red children, black children, coated in a new horizon. The men consumed them with dirty fingernails and yellow teeth. Satiated, they marched through the desert. They cannibalized the weak when hungry. Soon they reached the land of flakes. They forced themselves on man and woman alike. The red men had become weak, fat, and happy. They were slaughtered. Their fields burned, their fruit trees chopped into stumps. The black men had their vengeance. But now there was no food. Small gangs led by strong men waged war for scraps and flesh. This wouldn't last long. The strongest man would survive. He was twice the size of the other men and 3 times as violent, but he had no food. The strong man went to the god of the red men. He demanded flakes for the scorched lands below. The god said nothing. The strong man spit at the twisted deity. But anger couldn't fix the hunger. He starved to the sound of the god choking on dead skin. I felt something licking my forehead. It was my Pomeranian Luna. She was looking at me with bright, beautiful eyes. I had fallen into the hallway, a drunken moron, a stupid fuck, a stupid, useless fuck. When I looked to the ceiling, I saw her smiling, then she turned to sand.